Hey gang, Toby with AnyGlide, and today we're going to do an installation on our accessory light. It'll come like this. The first thing you're going to want to think about is which side of the box you want your accessory light on. I typically mount it on the left side with this lip to the bottom. If you want it on the other side of the box, you simply slide this out, flip the channel over, and slide this in, and now you can mount it on the right side of the box. So I'm going to put it back on the left side. I'm just going to push that light right back in the channel, just like that. The next thing you want to remember in installation is I like to have this flat, because once it's against my box, I like my light to look just like that, and it will wrap right around in here very nicely that way. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drill 3 holes in our F channel. Today I'm going to be using rivets. You can mount it with any type of flat little nut and bolt or screw, but I'm going to recommend rivets. So first we're going to do is we're going to measure 2 inches in and 2 inches in, and it's about 22 inches to the middle. So let's do that now. I'm going to be using a 3/16 drill bit, because as you can see on my rivets, I'm using 3/16 rivet. First thing we're going to do is mark out our places where we want to drill. Two inches. 22 inches, and 2 inches. Now again, you can do this wherever you prefer, but that's just where we typically do it. Now we drill our holes. Again, I have my 3/16 drill bit, and this is aluminum, so it shouldn't take very much. And I just kind of center it right there in the F channel. Hole 1. Hole 2. Dead battery. Hole 3. So now that I've got my holes in my F channel, all I have to do is put it up against the box and drill the holes through the box. Then we'll be ready for our rivets. Let's do that now. Again, we're going to remember that I have this facing down when I put this into the box, because I want that to not bind. It's the exact length of the box, so you're going to want to kind of come in at an angle and just come right up against the carpet and snug it right up in there. And I'm also pulling it up against this top ledge. I want it nice and flush up against this top ledge. And I'm going to check my wiring here just to make sure that nothing's binding up badly. Perfect. So this first hole in the center, I'm going to take my drill and drill right through the box. And you'll notice I'm pulling up and I'm pulling it against me like a clamp and up against the lip. Watch your fingers. Now that I got my first hole, I'm going to put my rivet in there. You can get rivet guns fairly cheap. Amazon, all kinds of different places. Real nice tool to have, especially if you have an AnyBox. There's a lot of cool things you can do with that. I happen to have a nice little air rivet gun here. So now I am also going to rivet this way because I want this to be flush and not affect any of the slide of my box. And you're gonna notice that on this, the other side of the rivet is on the underside of the F channel, so it won't bother anything. So I'm gonna rivet into the box. And I'm just gonna clean this hole a little bit. From this side. Just cleaning up my burrs there. I got a little leak there. My air gun. I'm gonna move this towards me so I can reach that. Push that in, make sure it's through. Perfect. Now I'll do the other two holes. And we've got one more to do. Just to show you how that looks, just pushing that rivet through, making sure it's nice and tight on the inside. Got a nice clean look there. Okay. Now that we've got the light installed, all we've got to do is put in the battery pack. So this also comes with the package. Don't do that. But anyway, with the battery pack, you can see that it also has a USB out port, so you can charge your cell phone with it. And then it comes with a charger with the red and the green light, so you know it's charged. And when you turn it on, you'll also see how much you have left on your battery. Now this light has been left on all day. It seems to hold the charge for 14 hours. It also comes with a Y, so you can plug this into it and you can Y off to either another light or some other type of device that you might have. We also include Velcro patch with the battery. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find a place where we like it. We're gonna put our patch on here and we're going to install it right here on this box. And then all you have to do when you want to charge it is pull this out, hook it up to your charger. When you're ready to go, put it back in. So before we stick it on there, let's plug this in here. So we're just gonna plug it in. We're gonna turn it on. And you can see that the light effect. I might even kill the lights here just so you can kind of see what that looks like. So you've got a nice bright light for your AnyBox. So let's finish the install. So now that I've got it here, I kind of like to push my wire up in the corner and see where I like it. Now one thing you might want to think about doing is you could go up this way. You could also go this way and have this a little flusher. The thing when you do that is that you don't see these lights, and I like to see those lights when I have my box on. So I like to mount mine this way, and that's how I'm going to do mine today. You'll also notice that if you use the right side, that it will stick to the carpet as well. So you could just use one side of this. So it's pretty hard to pull apart. I'll get it apart here in a minute. So if you decide to do that, I always like to use the rough side on here, because that way if I ever want to stick it to my carpet, I can do so. If you use the other side, the soft side, it won't stick. So I always prefer to put the rough side on that device. That way I can go here with it. If I have that down there, I can go there with it. And that's what I'm going to do first. So I'm going to put this on right now. So all I do is peel this stuff off. When I want it to come off, I can't get it off. There we go. It's very sticky stuff. So we're just going to kind of center it on there, stick it on, and that's it. So like I said, I could just leave it at that, and it's mounted and it's not going anywhere. Very hard to get off. The thing I don't like about that is you are going to kind of mirror up your carpet. So I still like to use this. So now what I do is I match this back up with this, and I kind of find where I want my placement. So that looks pretty good. I like to push my wires up to here for kind of a clean look. I think that's pretty good right there. And so that's kind of where I'm going to go. And all I do is peel this off the back and I slap it on down. And I know where my mark is. And that's it. There's the install on-off switch. Now the beauty is all I have to do is unplug this, take this out, and plug it into my charger. And remember, your cell phone can also plug in and charge off of this battery pack. Thank you.